Welcome everybody. Today's video finds us over here north of Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And what we're going to take a look at is one of the most important pilgrimage sites for the Tamil Hindus outside of India. We're going to take a look at Batu Caves. And it has a humongous statue of the god of war and victory that's something like 41 or 42 meters tall, something like that. And we'll climb up some stairs and we'll go into some of these caves and I'll tell you a little bit about it. It's going to be a busy, hectic day, so let's look around here and I'll tell you a little bit about it and we'll kind of enjoy things. Now what you do to get up here, you can take a bus, you can take a taxi, you can take the blue metro line to get up here. And this is the area. It has these 400 million year old limestone rock formations here. And then it has a sprawling cave complex that goes back in there. And you can see this is the humongous statue. And there's buses every which direction here. People, it's gonna be crowded. There's souvenirs, food, everything else around the base of this. And the metro line comes in right over there. You can see that figure and there's like a little temple. And there's another cave back over that away. And then there's another cave up top here, and then you can go into a couple other places. And we have a waterfall. And this is pretty cool here. So you see all the Hindu imagery. And then this is like a little shopping center around here. This is a very popular tourist location, so all that stuff pops up here around it. And then you have another little cave over there. A couple of them are pay, some you can just go in. I think this one here we just go in. And let's stick our head in this one here first. So you got to dress polite. This is a religious site. So covering the shoulder for women, no short skirts, stuff like that. Take off your shoes and we'll go in and look at this one. So you can see all the imagery and stuff like that here. You got the little priest guys. They painted the ceiling. It has some really bright colors, really nice. And you have places to donate, and then there's all their little deities there. And this is one of their little deities right here. Has the name up there, the full name. Yeah, this is a bigger building than it looks from the outside. There's quite a bit of stuff. Everybody's kind of milling about. Now, I've seen this here in Kuala Lumpur. The guys will shave their head, and then they put that powder on it. I'm not sure what that's about. And we have the Ganesh. So they have something up there talking about maybe the times for one of the ceremonies. Okay, so this is what you do. You buy a ticket here to go to one of these temples. Looks like there's a temple over back in here. And this looks like a little temple here for Shiva. You have the bulls. So if you go to any of those like Khmer temples, this is what it would have kind of looked like. And you have the elephants here, people milling about eating. Yeah, pretty cool. And then we have another little shrine over here. So this is the Sri Shivan temple. Let's go up here and see what it looks like. And this is up here on the second floor. This is the largest one of the sacred bulls I've ever seen. It's has its tongue up on the glass here. And then they have another Shiva shrine right here. Huge crowd around it. And this is one of their little pagodas that's outside. Kind of hard to see it. He's doing a little chanting there. And this is the little bull. And some of the little imagery around it. Now this temple complex back here dates back into like 1920 or so. The main statue outside was completed in 2006, I believe. But they started using these caves in like the 1860s. There were Chinese here that were digging guano out of the caves. And then the Hindus set up their temple complex here, and it looks like it's been expanded quite a few times over the years. This looks kind of like a Shiva Linga here. Yeah, so this is their little deity here. One of them has like the chicken thing on it. So they're calling it the Shri Lingo Tapavar, which that would be the Shiva Linga. Kind of interesting. Okay, let's go over. There's another little shrine on the other side, and then we'll go up into the cave. And then they have another little Ganesh here. Oh, I like this one. This one's pretty cool. So the Ganesh usually will have the broken tusk that you can see. He's holding it in his hand. And it has a human body with an elephant head. And you'll usually see it depicted with 4 arms. Some of them are different depending on the region, but he'll be holding different things. Okay, so let's go out here now. So I talked to the little shaman, the little Brahmin guys there. They were telling me a little bit about, like, they do their chants in Sanskrit, and but most everything is dedicated to Shiva here, and in Mugadabar, the big, huge image. There's a few with the Ganesh and all of that, but most of it is for what you see. And it's free to go up there, even though they have like a little ticket booth here. And so that building there had a little plaque on the wall. So it was consecrated in 2018. There's pigeons every which direction. They got a place here to stand for the professional photography type things. Let's go into this one right here. So as all of them, they have no shoes. And like I said, you have to do the polite dress to go in here. Looks like this temple here was consecrated in 2023, so 2 years ago. And this is what it looks like in here. Well, this is kind of interesting. That's the reclining image here. So this image is 40 feet long, and they're calling it the sleeping goddess statue, the Sri Durgai Aman. Yeah, it's a nice little thing in here. And it has all the peacocks and everything up above. So you can get a little bracelet here. I'm not sure what god is in this one right here. This one here has like a little lion. Yeah, you can see the image back there. I'm not sure if that's like the Vishnu or which one that is. I don't know enough about the Hindu mythology to tell you. Kind of cool though. All right, so now let's do the cave stairs and everything else. And this is the reason people come here. There's this humongous statue. So this is reinforced concrete, and they painted it gold. And this was completed in 2006. Kind of curious as the cost of it. This is the entrance to the stairs. So 272 stairs await us. And you can see this is the dress code here. And they have security over here, so you can rent one of the little shawls if you need to. And it's a cost of 10 ringgits, and you get a 4 baht refund if you bring it back. And this is the way up. So all through the temple grounds here, there's monkeys. There's like a gray-tailed Maccabee, I think is the variety here. And they'll be milling about trying to get donations of food from you, and if they don't get it, they'll try to take it. So be aware of that when you're here. Yeah, here comes Bun. She's making her way up. Yeah, you can see there's just people everywhere. That's back where we started. You know, we're now even with the statue's head, and over there is Kuala Lumpur. It's about 13 kilometers away. Yeah, you're just climbing right on that rock face. He's got some vines over there. Yeah, got some bananas here. Yeah, they know where their food's at. Yeah, this one here came and took the bananas right from them. Yeah, there's a tourist grabbing this one's tail. We got just a few more stairs to go up yet. All right, so we're all the way at the top now. Oh, you can see this little fissure here. They have a couple places to sit and another little image over that way. And you walk through this gate to get up here. They have a place that sells drinks here. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Yeah, this limestone is interesting. It's all around this region, southern Thailand, all through Malaysia. And if you go to Krabi and all that, it has all of these limestone formations. And what it is it was all like the mollusks and everything that over the eons, they lived, they died, their shells all become this, and it became compacted. And then there was earthquakes and everything that pushed some up, pulled others down. So it pushed up this, so this used to all be like ocean floor. And now it's this limestone rock formation here. Yeah, so we have another little temple here. Sri Veliatar, the main temple. And another series of steps over that away. And then here is another little shrine. And this is the inside. This is a massive, massive cavern. And you can see it actually goes up to the top up there. You can see some pigeons flying around. Let's see what this looks like in here. We've got another little courtyard area for everybody to mill about. You got some AC and stuff that feels pretty good, or these fans anyway. And this is the shrine that's right here to the left. And then the Brahmin guys are taking the donations here. And then there's a little bit more over there. So that's the Balatuar Sanati. Yeah, so if anybody can tell me, all you Hindu viewers, tell me what deity that is. I would like to know. You can see they painted the rocks. And they have some writing up there. So that was 1960, somebody wrote up there. And so you can come here and get these little bracelets. For a small donation, they give those to you. Okay, let's go up to the next part. So this little part of the temple complex was consecrated in 2018. And they got a little chicken coop over here. The chickens are pretty important to the Hindus. Oh, this is kind of a cool place though. So this is a big open space here. So up here looks like this was the Murugan, kind of the main deity at this temple. And that's looking back where we just were. Yeah, this cave cavern here is really, really cool to see. The stalactites up here. This looks like this is all under construction up here. Yeah, it's really cool with that light coming in. So here it has the peacock. And then there's the main image right there. You see the Brahmin shaman guys here. And they have this deity here, right in this little cavern. So you see the stalactites that came down and formed a column. Yeah, so the water runs through this rock and the minerals are left behind when it evaporates, and that's what forms these stalactites. So the stalactites come from the top, and then you'll see the stalagmites that form on the bottom. There's one more little cavern over here. You can see they got another little shrine put right there, right amongst all these. And this is so cool. The little cracks in the rock. You can see people have wrote graffiti over the years on the wall there. And one last little look at this cavern right here. Yeah, this is really, really fun to come up here and take a look at this. Well, that'll finish up our video over here at this Batu Caves. This is a lot of fun. It was a little difficult to get here. Not really as far as like the route, but like that blue line doesn't leave very often. We waited like over an hour from Kuala Lumpur Central Station. But once we got on it, it was pretty easy. It was 8 stops to get up here, and it cost like 2 ringgit 80 or something like that. It wasn't very expensive, 230, 280. Anyway, it was pretty affordable. So like $1 on the BTS line. But once you get up here, it's quite cool. This is a nice area. It's really busy because this is a popular destination, but it's worth your time. Come over here. It's touristy, but it's kind of cool to climb the steps and check everything out. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and then you get to see more content like this. This is what I do. I show you things that I see and tell a little bit about what I know. I'm no expert, so if you know more about this than I do, definitely enlighten me in the comments down below. And smash the like button, and until next time, from over here in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, remember, life is a journey. So until next time, enjoy.